this week we're looking at the huge issue of personal debt. Tonight we focus on the borough which hosted the London 2012 Olympics and was promised huge investment would pump wealth into one of the capital's poorest areas. However, 5 years on, Newham is the debt capital of the UK. Nearly a quarter, 22.7% of residents can't pay their bills on time. Sarah Harris has this special report.
Riches and poverty, cheek by jowl. In the shadow of the city, in Newham, 1 in 4 residents are facing debt problems.
Newham may be one of the poorest boroughs in the country, but there's temptation to spend all around us. And with the rental on a 1-bedroom flat on average being over £1,000 a month, this credit is the only way many people can do it.
Right, so I'm just going to finish off completing your income and expenditure, Ola.
Okay.
So it's early in the morning at the service Newham Council has set up to help people with high interest debt. Ola Yinka is £3,000 in the red and trying to buy a laptop for her daughter, who she says has a place at medical school.
The only thing for me now is to be walking and walking and walking. I work so much that I do nights, I do days. I love to buy jewelry. So now I end up selling most of them to pay back when I was in arrears and I was about to be facing eviction.
The Moneyworks service is the brainchild of the Mayor of Newham, Sir Robin Wales. He says the borough's problems with debt and poverty are linked to high levels of unemployment that came after the docks closed in the 1960s. This, he says, is about giving affordable loans to the poorest residents.
We are now giving loans to people who can't get it from anywhere else on the basis of we know them. Why wouldn't we do that? And so far it's been very successful. We're giving them hundreds and hundreds of loans, and we'll see, as we go on, we've been running for about 2 years, as we go on, we'll continue to support our residents the way I think councils
I'm just trying to record, it's only
It's
up
pawn
for 24
shops
hours.
that are Newham's enemy, according to Sir Robin. But bosses
Hopefully
say
it's
their
recording
service
all
has a part to play in keeping people financially afloat.
If companies like ours and many others can't thrive in the sector, then it will go underground, because the need will still be there. And we don't want, and I don't think anybody wants, people having to go and borrow from the mate down the pub or wherever.
With the rise in interest rates, some campaigners say there needs to be a more radical approach to what is already a real crisis.
What we need to be talking about is cancellation of debt at the household level. And there are some precedents for this. I mean, Australia in 2009, what happened was the government gave every household, every person who'd worked the year prior, $1,000 to pay down debt and to offset the financial crisis. So I think the UK government really needs to be talking about more radical solutions here.
Whatever the answers, the Olympics regeneration was never going to solve the problem of poverty in Newham, but Ola believes it's led to higher rents, leading to a legacy of debt she can't see a way out of. Sarah Harris, BBC London News.
And we're always keen to hear from you. If you or anyone you know is struggling with the cost of living in London, then please do get in touch with your experience. Details of how to on your screen now.